Hello everybody all over the world. It loaded. Hello, what's up? It's HiGPS working on soundproofing. It's not perfect, but it should be a little better. But within the next episode, I will have the soundproofing done because I don't have the thing that makes it properly, and I think I messed this up. It's just adjusted live on the stream, right? You can see. It's really good. It's really good, I swear. So today's episode, soda poop on a stick, and that's referring to the sun on a stick, which isn't all that great. So today's episode was using the soda popper, the highest DPS weapon for the scout, combined with the sun on a stick with an optional secondary weapon. Nobody used this weapon, and nobody used this weapon, and nobody used this weapon for that. So people either used the pistol, the bonk, or the mad milk with this combination, or the pistol, or the winger. Or any of the ones I'd said, yes. So basically, it's the son of a stick that kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as it used to be, as it is survive fire, is essentially what it is. So let's see if I can bring this up here on the other screen so I can let you people see. Let's take a look here. Yes, if I do this, you see my monitor, and if I do this, you should see the video. Okay, so first a little comparison with how fast do you die to fire when you're holding this thing. So a bit of a difference here. So if you just look at it in slow motion, if you see if I can slow it down. When I'm at about 40 health, the other scout dies. So it's like, it is 25% what it says. So if we take a look at just tick damage, you know, when we get a little bit burned, you can see that it ticks a lot faster on the regular bat than it does on a sun on a stick on the right side there. You can see that we lose health a whole lot slower, and we can survive 3 bursts of fire without any heal. On regular scout, you survive 2. You can see here we survive a bit longer. So it actually works as intended. Like it does what it's supposed to do. As for the soda popper, you can see here the DPS is insane, and it finishes a lot faster than the regular scattergun. But this also requires you to have absolutely no downtime whatsoever and be in combat. And you can see it's actually quite a lot. So where the soda popper actually is worse than the scattergun, you can see now if I play it in really slow motion here, just slow it down a lot here, you can see that the scattergun gets the kill first, and then the soda popper does, and then here the soda popper catches up. So I would say on the 5th shot on the regular scattergun, if you just have to keep shooting more than 5 shots, the soda popper will pull ahead. And of course this was a full reload with the scattergun, so of course we reload all 6 and then fire and try to be as efficient as possible. But you can see if you just have no downtime and just stay in combat, it's better. Yes, so it has some crazy DPS, which is pretty good, and everybody loves when GPS talks about DPS. It's everyone's favorite pastime. But the soda popper has also had a lot of changes. Like if you look at I'm looking at the wiki right now. In the past, then it did crits, and then let's see, and then it was added in 2011. And in 2013, it was given the hype thing that makes you like run faster and like, you run and then it activates by itself and you get 5 extra jump. And then they added build hype, but now we can control it, and that's pretty much the biggest change from Meet Your Match, just July, and it's almost December here, so we're about as far ahead as X Television's top 10 plays of the month. We're about the same. So now you can activate it yourself, and you don't get it by running, you do it by doing damage, and by doing 480 damage, you have a full hype meter, which we will see later in the demos. So we are just going to open the demos. We're going to start with someone we haven't seen in a while, and it's Glorious Potato, and he's going to be showing us just the intro on how to use sun on a stick, and just see how it fares with the stuff. So let me just get everything in order. Yes, there we go. And yes, here he is. So here he is on Granary. He's going to be using this and the Mad Milk. because you do want that lovely, lovely health and getting it back whenever you do stuff. Let's see if we can just bring this. Yes, there we go. Nice. So he's just going to be running out here to the midpoint, or past the midpoint rather. And then a pyro lights him and BAM! 79 damage, which is actually less than you do with the soda popper. So the soda popper close range does more damage than this thing does when it crits. So it's kind of like, with the soda popper, it's not very good. But regardless, that's how it works. Do crit, and he's like, yeah, fucking did it. It fucking, wait. Yeah, there we go. Fucking did it. I'm just gonna keep going on to the side here doing scout stuff because we also are gonna be focusing on that. Keep in mind the hype meter builds regardless of which weapon you use, so you can use any kind of weapon you want to build a hype meter, and then you can jump around. So you did 53 there, 63, and of course it reloads both bullets at the same time. And right here, he hasn't really done much with this weapon at all, so he could be using the regular scattergun and the results would have been pretty much the same. And it's also, like, this thing reloads faster and it has the same amount of damage, so keep that in mind. Now he has a full hype meter. He can use this to jump and fly away, but he doesn't have to because everyone is dead. So that was just a quick demonstration of that. He could have used scattergun. I don't think the results would have been any different. So we're gonna go on to the next one from Glorious Potato, and this is gonna be on Badlands, and he's gonna be using the soda popper a bit more effectively. So he's gonna run out of here, just waiting to capture the last point. See a scout up there. He's gonna double jump. We don't have a lot of them now, so he's just gonna go and capture. You see, just capping it. You see some dudes down there, and there's some dudes over here, and he has the Mad Milk ready to go, and that's a spy. And reloading, and okay, it's gonna reload both again. And we saw that he was a dead ringer, so he's just gonna go. Oh, there he is, going a bit of a spy chase. Can't really find. Is that him? Yep. And we took him out. Very doge. Got taken out. And you can see 102 and 88 damage. Pretty bursty damage. So this thing is it's pretty good. Yeah, taking him out.
Easy operation.
Very easy. Can do it. No problem. Right into a scout, and scout's in. Very weak. And 13 health. Still. Oh, alright, we got 2 health out of that and we killed him because that guy was pretty weak, so we want to go back, grab the health kit. I'm just gonna jump up. And the heavy was phasing that way for some reason. I'm gonna go and grab some soldiers. And we almost, finally we got a hype meter. And now we are at a place where you can get vertical. And you just right click and just jump, and you fly up there. Yes, repositioning, using it to your advantage, and then just going down. Just see, do they have a sentry here? There's no. And sucks to have a sentry on last that doesn't cover the point. I hope 9504155, which I hope is not a phone number in Scandinavia. Learn something from that. It's like, oh, they capped and my sentry didn't cover the point. Perhaps it's my teammates that shit, and maybe not my sentry position, because my sentry position, as we all know, is flawless and spotless and can never be blamed for anything ever. So this is going to be Amadeus. It's going to be here on Egypt, a map that sucks. So it's in tow with the Sun and a Stick. There we go. We're just going to be arranging some windows here. Alright, but look at this. This thing does fire damage. We have the resistance.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
And that sound is you taking less damage from fire. In case anyone was wondering. There we go. Waiting for Gaze to open. Look at this. Look at his pro skills. Alright, so he's gonna go out the doors. And okay, can't go that way because there's tons of shit. Tons of red. And yeah, still more red, so whoop, yep, can't really do much about that. So we're gonna go and try the other way. And now our Uber Heavy has just torn through absolutely everything, so there really isn't a whole lot defending here. So this medic is fucked. He is straight fucked. That sniper was weak, 26 health, killed him, and that guy was weak too. Amadeus just tearing through, gonna go up and help with the cap. Nope, just kidding. He's gonna go forward and take someone out. And there you go, 10 damage. Oh, gotta be careful about that medic though, because you gotta stay in combat all the time to utilize this DPS stuff, and he takes him out.
Easy operation.
And alright, he's gonna go inside. He has his hype meter, he can jump and do crazy stuff right now. He's also using the Mad Milk so he can heal up with that crazy DPS. And there's a guy on fire. Ha! We can't catch him because he ran into the spawn fuck demo shit. Alright, that guy's on fire. Okay, that guy on fire. And yeah, 79. Miss. Oh, hello. You think he saw us? Alright, 79. And dead. If you just use the soda popper, you could stay further back and have done more damage. But it's like, that's what kind of like my problem with the Sun on a Stick is that, oh, this weapon has a neat gimmick with, you know, they're on fire, and maybe if I hit them while they're on fire, it would do a lot of damage, but it doesn't. It does more and less damage at the same time. It does 79 instead of like 40, 50 or something. But it's more of a survival weapon now than it is like a damage dealing weapon. So this is gonna be Rattle Wrench. I said Dapper Wookiees. I forgot to look at the proper name here. Yes, there we go. Nice. And he's just gonna be here on Viaduct, and he's gonna be an annoying piece of shit. He's gonna jump up here and do damage to Pyro. That doesn't know how to. He only knows W. He doesn't know M1 yet. He's a bit of an apprentice. Oh, but now we're on fire. Shit. Take the reduced damage and attack the medic, but not really. I'm just gonna go back, and the medic's like, oh yeah, I can heal you. You might have burned to death there, if you didn't have that. I've had the Sun on a Stick save me a few times where I've almost burned to death. Taking some damage. We have a heavy that wants someone's autograph by punching a sign in their face. Pyro's back, so he's gonna go and use this. Pyro helps him out. Medic's on fire. Pyro saved the medic too, I think. That's a spy, and he has a hype meter that he doesn't really use. And I saw this in a lot of demos, was that people got the hype meter, but they didn't really use it all that much. My philosophy is whenever you get hype or buff banner or conch or whatever kind of charge that you build up, is that you just use it at the first possible moment that you see. And he's also using the pistol to finish off weaker targets. So, of course, the enemy team sucks. And I was on fire. Nope. And he realizes that if you go close to a soldier using the Sun on a Stick that has the rocket launcher out, then you're fucked. But if he doesn't, he's fucked because he doesn't know how to shoot. And then he used the hype meter and accomplished not that much. There's a demo. Dodge, dodge, dodge. And going back and stealing the health pack. Gonna go around. There isn't really a whole lot to shoot, but there. Sentry. Taking that out. Nice. Taking out the engineer too. Nice. Boris is not so cheeky-breeky. And then he's on fire. Get him. Yeah! Totally unnecessary kill, but got it regardless. There's a heavy on fire. And we will... Bam! Yeah! Sweet, sweet. We're using the weapon even though we could have used the soda popper and achieved the exact same result. Pretty much. However, keep in mind that the Sun on a Stick has the same capabilities as the Fire Axe. So that means if a pyro is burning another pyro and you hit the pyro that is being burnt, you will do crit, even though pyros don't suffer from afterburn. They will suffer from being on fire whenever a fire particle hits them. Then look how high you can jump. Get him really high. And then he wins. Yeah, top fragger. No, that was Amadeus. He was the pyro. Lighting people on fire. So he basically, like, they team up a lot, and we see both of them, like, submitting various stuff, but here he's like, you go pyro and you light shit and fire, and I'll go hit it with the Sun on a Stick. I was like, okay. And then they do it. So we're gonna have another one from Rattle Wrench, and we're gonna see exactly how he decides to do constant DPS with his weapon. We're on upward, he is attacking. Gates have opened, the cart's almost at the first point. We'll see what he decides to do here. So, of course, you do not a lot of damage if you miss your target, but he takes him out regardless. Soldiers are also a bit scary, so whenever you're fighting soldiers, especially if they don't have a shotgun, you can just stay in the air and they can't hit you and they're having some troubles. Also, heavies can be a bit of a problem. However, many heavies are bad and really weak against random crits. So if you just base your strategy on random crits, you will be absolutely fine. There will be no problem whatsoever, and you will achieve greatness. So you also got to be careful about like just firing one shot and then another shot with the reload, because sometimes you can like bork up the reload like you did there. But look at this. Jump. Jump. Hey! Winger jumps. Like here, Soda Popper Winger is so good on both defense and offense on upward. That's why I like it. So he's going to go and... I'm even not sure what the reaction time on that soldier was. So he could take out the teleporter, but the engineer's back in repairing, and he's just going to go and harass these snipers who have some of the worst game sense I've seen. And he has hype, so he is able to contest this if he wants to, because if you just jump around, you can change directions like 6 times or something, 5 or 6 times in the air. And if the enemy team doesn't have godlike tracking or have some explosive or AoE or there's a sentry there, you can just stay in the air forever. So right now we can see that Rattle Wrench is using the Soda Popper as if it were just a regular scattergun, and he should really have used some hype there. Not that he needed to, but he might have been able to be a bit more pain in the ass. Playing this myself, I got called a skunt, a cunt, a piece of shit, an annoying scout, a cheater, and other things that I don't remember. That engineer was like, well, maybe if I just keep running, he won't notice me. Alright, so... Okay, oh, now he uses the hype, and he uses the hype to grab the health pack, and then he should really jump and shoot at the same time, so keep that in mind if you want to map. And then he jumps off the map all by himself. There's no one there to do that. Good job, Rattle Wrench. You really showed him by jumping off the map. All right. So we're going over to Pickwickian. He's the next guy on Harvest. We got a lot of Harvest today. For some reason, people love playing Harvest. I don't like the map particularly much because I don't think it's that good. Oh, hey, he's on fire! Bam! And he has mini crits enabled, and we still do 79 because it doesn't stack. But that's okay, we got him. We got him with our kills. And bam, bam. Oh, careful, in case he rocket jumps and gets a random crit. So now he uses this. As soon as he got it, he used it, and he's jumping around. This soldier's like, fucking piece of, if only I had a shotgun. Thought Vivendi to himself as Picky One killed Lars in a box. Just gonna go on the side here. Especially against demos and soldiers, like staying in the air is really, really good, and I think that's part of the reason why it's banned in competitive, because a half of their team consists of classes that can't shoot you. Oh, and there's a soldier that's taking mini grows. Don't want to fight in confined areas. Although you can, but if the soldier's bad, then, you know, everything's good against a bad player. So we see that Pickwickian hasn't really accomplished all that much. They have to capture the point, so he can do that. He's just on the roof here looking for the medic. Just going to start off with some pot shots. Although if you are close, you can do pretty much one shot any class, because you will do 200 damage. And bam, bam, yeah! 206 damage you can do up close, and that's enough to one-hit every class that isn't heavy. Unless they're overhealed. So all the classes except one, you can two-shot at point-blank range, given they don't have overheal and you have perfect aim and you hit before that. Oh, another heavy also fire! Hit him! 1, 2, 3. Okay, took way longer than with the Soda Popper, but we did the gimmick. We did the thing. We haven't been on fire so far, because we've been pretty good at avoiding flames. Kind of interesting design choice. It's like, hey, here's a weapon that's all about dodging stuff, so we will... Oh, he's on fire. Will he use it? Nope, he did not use it. He didn't have to, but then he died. So often I've found, like, if you're going to use the sun on a stick, you might just, like, as soon as you're on fire, you just got to use it to maximize it. And in very few cases, it has actually saved my life, and I have been able to do stuff after that. The only downside was that the replay was like fucking 6 minutes long and wasn't all that great. So this is going to be some Commander Snowcat. It's going to be using Bonk, of all things. We haven't seen that yet. So you can combine this with hype pretty well, and of course we're playing on CP Powerhouse, one of the most stalematy maps ever, due to the fact it's not mirrored, it's a croissant, and that just makes for stalematy gameplay for some reason in TF2. So it's gonna go and just do some damage. Taking out. Oh, careful. Oh, he got lit on fire. That's okay. He's gonna go grab this and then be invulnerable. Yes, gonna run back, grab the health. All right, they still have to capture the middle point though. He has almost full hype and misses the soldier. Okay, he got full hype. All right, that's the spy again. Okay, take him out. Easy operation. And then he believes he can fly. Oh yeah! Hoop, 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 hoop. All the way over. Yeah! We got all the way past all those sentries, and what we're gonna do when we go behind the enemy base, we're gonna go and fuck up their teleporter. Gonna fuck up the Bye. See you later, soldier. He's gonna run up here. And he's gonna bother this soldier. See, soldier hasn't hit him. I'm not sure why he's running away. He has lost 0 health. And for some reason, he mimics the force of nature effect of this thing. And he's gonna go out and just hit him with this, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Everything's good against a bad player. Take out the teleporter too, maybe. Taking it out. Yep. Looking for... Oh, sentry! Sentry fire. Oh, let's get the soldier. Fuck. Killed by 15 frames a second, soldier. But we saw that, like, with the bonk and the tons of jumps you get, you can just soar across the map. It's really fun, but is it worth it? Fucking, I don't know. It was worth it there. I mean, he did take out the teleporter. Not that it matters, because... Anyway, let's just pick Wikian again. He's going to be using the pistol, but not before he has the fastest groove you'll ever see. Oh, you see how fast that is? All right. So here's also pretty good because you have some fences. You can like jump over and stuff and take high ground and things like that. Oh, bonk. Oh. Hello. Taking him out. And then I'm just going to go and chase the scout here, who's running the regular gun, I think. And pistol. Yeah. Pistol, still great. Still works. So you're opting to be a bit more on the ground, but you can finish people off from further away, and you are also better against sentries. There, he should have probably hit him with the sun on a stick. Just kidding. It was better to just shoot him. And also the reload isn't that long, so sun on a stick might work better for guns that have longer reloads, such as any gun that isn't the force of nature and the soda popper. Now he has full hype and he activates it immediately, and look at this, above the demo. This is so frustrating to play against. Like, oh, you play sixes? Oh, too bad, because this is a pub. I got this weapon. Fuck you. Yeah. Super gangsta points all the way. And then now the scout, so just waiting for health. And then he gets health from a medic. All right. There you go, gonna go shoot at the heavy, but mini sentries, oh man, mini sentries fucks you over so hard when you use this. If you try to be like jumpy and movement, like mini sentries will like take away a lot of your health and really shut you down, so. And also any player with like decent aim will also set you down. But if you're playing with bad people, it doesn't matter. You can just jump and shoot. However, it requires you to have a lot of aim yourself. And he sees a medic is in Girardi and did less than 40 damage on him for some reason because he wasn't lucky with the spray. And then he's gonna attack head on. And die, because that's what happens if you're a scout and you attack head on. Stay in the air, stay airborne, stay alive, stay smart. Bam. So we're gonna have Zabas Knight, gonna be back on Viaduct. So this is gonna be hitting people with some melees. Scout on the point. Misses the shots, that's okay, just keep trying against snipers. Take those out. Yep, he was pretty weak, and the sniper should really be jumping more. I think jump and press crouch really makes you jitter around and make you hard to hit. And throws the milk, hits nothing, but that's okay. Also, like jumping over heavies and on top of heavies makes like 90% of all people who play heavies that aren't like godlike heavies really. See there, that was pretty good. Sniper would probably have died just as fast if you shot him, but that's cool, I guess. Now he has the full hype, so he can just use that to jump wherever he wants. Oh, we saw a tracer. That means this is not Overwatch, but that means that's a sniper with a Machina. That's what that means. And he's like, oh yeah, fucking oh, you're on fire? Here, let me just go this way instead. How about that? And then let's win the round, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, get the domination kills. Get him. Get him good. Okay. So, that was Sebastian Knight. Pretty good, like, timing there with the pyro. However, if you use the sun and the stick and your team has a pyro, that is very difficult to do, so it's very lucky. But nothing's better than our favorite payload Hulu clutch plays. Alright, so this is gonna be Amadeus and holy fucking Sentry Nest Batman. Okay, so as a scout, you can't do shit about that. I mean, you can run past, but that's all you can do. Alright, so what's Amadeus gonna do? I think it was him that was in last episode that let clutch this, but that's okay. He's gonna go destroy the teleporters. Yeah, destroy the teleporters. He's gonna destroy the... yeah, okay, that was one down. Alright, so destroy this thing too. And this, yeah, alright, so we've taken both teleporters down nice, and now we're gonna wait.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission.
There's a medic! Alright, we're gonna get the medic. We're gonna... oh, fuck, a sniper. We're gonna get the sniper. We are gonna get the health back, and then we're gonna get the sniper. Yep, supreme. Get the fucking sniper. What? All right, so he's got. That's not gonna kill him. All right, so he's using. Either he's like has a really awful aim to everything that isn't a teleporter, or he's just pretending to be bad. But look at this, the teleporter's back up online. But yeah, we're just gonna. Oh fuck, another scout. Alright, so yeah, scout's no problem, but a sniper fucking impossible to kill. Okay, so yeah, alright, so that was one again. Engineer's probably repairing it on the other side. And then Rivel is like, we could easily go past that nest. And there's a heavy. That takes mini crit damage. Takes him out. That's something you do. Like, you have to be aware. And then he uses this to jump down here, and he cannot jump out very easily. And that's an engineer going back to rebuild his hopes and dreams. It forms out, oh, the devil man that was very unlucky with his have a drink. All right, bonk, 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 knock. Okay, good. Pick up that health pack and dodge the demo. And it's just a demo there. So we miss him, and we missed him again. He fired and he missed. Seems to be very common here. Might have to lay down and get a popsicle. All right. Okay. Missed again. And then he missed at point blank. And then he had a drink at 1 HP. All right. So he's gonna have to get out of there. And nope, just kidding. Chuck Testa is gonna go around the side. All right, we pushed the cart. We can do that. All right. So he gets the health from the cart, and he's gonna go out and kill a scout that hits him. But then he picks up the health back, and he fired, and he missed, and he fell down, and picked up the health back again. All right, so and then he died to fall damage. Great stuff. I mean, that's what it looks like if you don't hit your targets. They don't die, and you just look like a fucking idiot, Amadeus. But good effort nonetheless. I mean, teleporters are important to take out, and with a Sentry Nest, he couldn't really do much. But his team just went around, and it's like, yeah, we can just keep that. So, this is Steel, of course, which is famous for the pit, and we will see the pit make an appearance. And, of course, he's running around here, just looking what's up. I mean, the C has just been capped, so the hallway are extending to the middle point. And he throws the Mad Milk, gets them on in milk, and, of course, this can heal you up pretty nicely. And they have a lot of stuff. All right, so use that for a little bit, just get some more health reduction. But it won't matter because he gets a huge health pack. However, if the health pack would have already been taken, he would have been in a better shape. So it's gonna go around the side here, doing some flank stuff like scouts do, just seeing where they are. And oh, missing at point blank range once again. I think he's stressing a bit too much. I think you need to be a bit more relaxed. Just take your time, make sure you hit. You don't have to rush it because you are jumping around. Oh, look at this nice Mad Milk. Too bad it's only him around here, but he stays and hits nothing. And then he jumps around and he hits him for okay. Place your bets. All right, so he's fallen down in the pit. All right, so if you take a look around, there's the ledge. There's the death. Will Amadeus make his way back to the top, or will he die? I want to see in the chat. Live or die. Live or die. People are saying he dies. He dies. Everybody thinks he's dying. All right, he's gonna fall down. Okay, let's go back and see how he does. He jumps. He jumps. He jumps. He has used up all his jumps. And he's dead. He died. Thanks to gravity. However, if he would have had the winger, he might have survived, but he might have died earlier. Yes. So the rest is just gonna be me. There's a lot of me here because I think I'm so good at this game. So I played a lot of this, but I didn't record the best ones, obviously. But I used the winger, and you can just. This is just to showcase like how much you can do with the winger. So I like to have winger on my last quick slot. So I just press Q, and then I jump and I switch back immediately, kind of like a macro management there. So we take out the soldier and go back, grab the health kit, and we're just gonna stay here and be annoying as fuck. Look how high we can jump and go down, and we just pressure this medic, and then I just assume that you can't aim, and I just keep jumping around, and bam, taking him out. And there's a pyro there. I'm on fire? Well, no problem. I'll just hold on to the sun and a stick, but I didn't even need that because I knew the health pack was there, and I had more than half health. But now I don't, so I don't know if this health pack's here. Nope, it isn't. So now it's a good idea to just hold on to this weapon, and then eventually the medic will heal you if you look at him and just yell medic and don't call him stupid poopy butt. So we're gonna go back. The other team isn't all that great, which is pretty much the casual experience for me these days. Jumping around, not getting hit by anything. We have the less lethal base jumper, rocket jumping soldier. And then we're just gonna focus on the sniper, and we're taking some hell damage. And is the health back here? Yes, it is. We don't really need to hold it, but we do. We do maximize a little bit of health. And look at this, we can just soar through the air and be annoying as dicks. And I think this is one of the games where I just got cussed at because they really couldn't do it. So, but due to having more mobility and being able to jump around, still like there's certain rules that still apply, especially to like your counter, which is the classic counter, which is the demo man. So now here we are in attack, and Pyro doesn't use the flamethrower, and then we have a bunch of engineers, so we're just gonna take those out first. And we're trying not to stress and take out the teleporter as well. Someone might come through, but they didn't. We go around the side, and there's a soldier there. Just jump in case there's something. There's a sniper, and yeah, we activate it in case it was needed. And okay, so he's gonna stick you up the entry. Oh, good thing we got this super shit going on. We can just jump on top of him. And I'm gonna do something that you shouldn't do. You see how close I am? That's fucking dumb. Don't do that, because you will die like this. He died too, but like it's a good thing if... I mean, I traded me for a demo with a Gibbons and the Pyrovision, so it's okay, I guess. Yes, fine. But yeah, don't getting too close with demos, especially if they already stick it up around. But you saw that what you can do with the hype and the winger. You can just jump all around. So of course on steel this is super useful as well. Gates are about to open, there we go. And you can do some really cool stuff here, like some great escapes due to the terrain of this map. Also on defense as well. I'm not going to show that, but you can, if you just use the winger, you can experiment yourself and just figure out where you can and can't go. So soldiers, of course, we're just going to stay in combat for a little bit. There's a heavy. Oh, not going to engage him. Of course, we have 18 health, so we're just going to go up and grab this thing. You can see we just switch to the winger whenever we need to jump. And this soldier is weak as fuck. And the reason how we knew that is that I just guessed it because he was staying around a dispenser, and normally players with low health stay around dispensers. And then we activate this, and we're gonna fucking jump away, and hoop, 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 and we're gonna retreat back to the spawn, refill, go back, and just be annoying, and get dominations and stuff like that. So, we can jump up here around. Oh, there's an engineer there. Oh, hello, there's a sentry there, fuck. And then we die. I mean, if the other team is running like Soda Popper Scout and he's just being an amazing piece of shit and hard to deal with, just go mini sentries, get like 2 of them, and it just fucks them so hard. I had that happen to me in earlier games where they just went triple mini sentries and shut me down. I had to change class. But we're gonna be annoying on upward. Is what we're gonna do. So just using the winger whenever we jump to switch and then jump and switch back. It's just something you can get used to. See, we're staying in the air a lot. I'm not a very good scout, as you can probably see. Using the winger for a bit of chip damage further away, taking him out of there. There's a spy. I'm not going to waste any time doing that. I'm just going to go around and see what they have. And there's a medic. Alright, can we get him before he gets... Yes, we got him! And we activate the hype, and then we're going to use that to just go to safety. Oh, hello. Let me just reload this. Bang! Oh, got hit by a rocket. Also, face your soldier, because you are predictable, and that rocket almost hit me. Yeah, always look at people when you're retreating. And here we have a heavy, so you just jump. And he sometimes have issues hitting you. And I have not that much health, so I thought this guy was gonna be a bit better, but he wasn't. So, oh, hello, spy, taking him out.
Easy operation.
And then we go back to the car. It's like, oh yeah, we need some health. I haven't seen we have a medic, so go back to the front. Pistol on. Oh, we get around and crit. That means that guy's pretty dead. Just going close. And then we're just gonna jump up here with 18 health. 17, I mean. And that guy took our health back. Look at how fast he dies. 88 twice from that damage. That is a lot. And then we get taken out by a soldier. But you can see here, like, using the winger with this thing opens up a lot of harass capabilities. So one thing you should always be aware of is that whenever you take a teleporter, there can be a spy camping it, or there can be some other shenanigans going on. You never really know that. So, oh, you're gonna Hadouken me? How about I just shoot you and shoot you again, and I'm gonna kill the medic that picks up the bone saw, which makes him unable to pop the Uber and makes him drop it. Okay, I'll take it. And then we gotta jump, and look at this height we get. Bam. I had no idea where we came from. We were so high up in the air, and that's why I love it. Like, around here, if you do that kind of jump, you can just get the drop on everybody. Some medic again. Spy misses stab, and we get shot by a soldier, and obviously, that was our spy's fault that we died there. It's not the fact that that soldier killed us, but it was the spy. Yes, always blame your teammates for shit they had nothing to do with. It makes you better. Some angry guy can probably relate. So, we're about to get to the middle point here on Granary. So, using the winger, once again for mobility, you can just jump here and, alright. Question. Where is the enemy team? This is like kind of like kindergarten. It's like, can you see the enemy team? No? Alright. What about now? Can you see the enemy team? No. Alright. What about here? Can you see the enemy team? No. What about here? No. Oh, there we have two guys. Two guys is there. Alright, so we're gonna go and fuck him up. Alright, so he was weak. Do nothing. Alright, so kill the heavy 2, and now we got hype because we did 480 damage. Sniper's trying to retreat. We're gonna try and pistol him down. We saw that there is another dude there as well, so we kill him. And alright, so he built all that stuff there. Just gonna kill all of that. We have someone behind it. That's the engineer. So we're just gonna go after him. Spend the downtime to reload the weapon. We saw another engineer there, but that guy's weak, and we killed him as well. And the enemy team is, I have no idea where they are. There's, oh. That's when you call. Clear the sticky trap, guys. It's clear to go. Just fucking move. So I always did in competitive. Playing a sniper and just walking into a sticky trap and be like, ah, fucking cleared it. Minefield is gone. Alright. So, sometimes you have teammates that you think are going to do something, but then they don't. So we're just going to go to the middle point here and have a bit of a fight here. So, of course, this medic doesn't have to be in line of fire to the heavy, but he is it anyway. But we do kill that, and we're going to take out this mini sentry that is being repaired. So, just helps the medic build, and soldier jumps in. We stay in the air, and he's weak. Can't really chase him. It's just me versus the guys who eventually attack, like this pyro. Activate this as soon as we get it. Jump. Very lucky we didn't catch on fire there. Gonna reload this. Reverting the capture. Go and grab the health. Go back. It's just me here. Comes a scout. Doing pot shots like this is very important to just bring down the health of the guy, because you can just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Oh yes, we did it.
Easy operation.
It's a miracle we didn't die there. But this is what happens when you're just oozing talent, man. That's what happens. So, just constant damage is good. Here we have the heavy. We just go forward. He got taken out by something else. We have hype. We don't really need to use it much as a sentry, and those things fuck us over. We can't really do much about those. Ah, pyro. Luckily, the crit gods are with us, and with this, we take reduced damage, and our medic heals us back up. And all right, question. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a spy, and this is a sentry. And last time I checked, spies have some sort of zapper. Or this thing. And this thing, place on enemy buildings to disable and slowly drain away health. Placing zapper does not remove your disguise. Alright. We are going to assume that this guy knows that. Alright. So here we go. And I'm like, alright. Normally my view model is gone because I can see him because it's lowered. And it's like, alright, so he's going to go and zap it. He's going to... Alright. Now, he's going to zap it. Nope. He is not zapping it. Oh, that's another... Ah, fuck! And can we... No, we can't drive. But to this day, the spy is still watching that sentry. Staying really close and just watching, observing, looking for the right moment to strike. Which is definitely when his teammates arrive, that's not the moment to strike, but when the episode is over, off camera, he does. Remember to hit 2 and sap sentries if you're a spy, guys. Alright, so this game, I think I ended up with like 100 and a shit ton of points. Because we just couldn't push in. So this is actually just like the finish. Like it was me and a medic and a couple of other guys, and so this is what you do when you meet a phlogistonator pyro. You just run and shoot at the same time. You don't do what that spy does and not really register that, okay, if a medic's on fire and a scout's running backwards, there's probably something coming that way. He was like, gotta go forward and stab some bitches. So jumping over the heavy like that, just staying in the air. Not really necessary, but we stay regardless. Taking out the spy, he's still dead ringing. We can see that. There's a scout and jump in the air, soldier. It's a bit chaotic. Takes a bit of practice to get this down. I'm not the best, but I'm getting better. I think I'm actually might make like the soda popper my default gun because I thought it was like so fun with that in the ringer to just be so fucking annoying. Just kill everything in the medic. So there we go, and it helps. And jumping around, using the hype, and oh, a sniper! Let me just hop, 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 up, hop, bang, dead.
Easy operation.
All right, so we're gonna go around the side here, just making sure there's nothing behind. All right, reload. All right, sentry again, but we know that we have our spy friend. You can see our spy friend is there, the guy, he who does not sap guns. Let's see if he has transcended and learned from his earlier endeavors, if he's gotten better. Maybe he's watched some Mr. Paladin or Stabby Stabby or any other spy that makes YouTube content that knows how to sap a fucking gun. All right. So we're gonna go back. As a scout, our counter is sentries because keep in mind, sentries don't shoot us unless we run into the sentry fire. It's like if you're a scout and you're complaining about sentry guns, it's like being in World War II and complaining about a minefield. It's like, yeah, I knew the minefield was there, and when I walked on it, it exploded my leg off. Fucking OP. Nerf that shit. So we see now we have two spies hanging around that sentry nest, which they could at any point in time, you know, just decloak and sap that shit. And oh, they sapped. Oh, they sapped. Not the guy who, the second guy who came sapped, and now we just go through, cap this shit. Go, 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 and hey, victory! You can see we had a lot of points, and the other guy did. Yeah. Oh, cool, great. Yes, yes, we did it. We did it, and I forgot to check what we will be doing next week or in the next episode. So there's also some other stuff that will be going on. There is, of course, a server. This will be an announcement. This will be some videos of this later, but TF2 Tightrope, they have some unlocks that are crazy dumb and crazy stupid, and I will review them and tell them why they're crazy dumb and crazy stupid. However, they do have a server that they mod the weapons, and hopefully they can mod some of the weapons that I want to get tested, and we can go there together and test the weapons that we suggest on the spreadsheet that Valve has used sometimes. We think allegedly Valve has used it. We have not gotten a confirmation, but having most of the suggestions we gave appear in the game, we're going to assume that a little bit. So let's see, which class is it time to do? Yes. 3 weeks, 2 months. 2 months. All right. So it's either a medic or a heavy. Let's take a look here. And do that. Yes, as for Soda Popper, I think it's fine for now. I mean, it's good in its current state. It's not brokenly good because you have to stay in combat for it to be better. And it's only like after the scattergun's fifth or like fourth or fifth shot, like continuously, that's when the Soda Popper is better. Other than that, they're pretty identical. So if you're a scout that hides a lot more and has a lot more downtime, giving you time to like effectively reload, then the regular scatter gun will be better for you. So I'm gonna mark the Soda Popper as fine. So let's take a look here, go to this, and let's see here, add to. All right, so we are going to do we're gonna do a medic episode. I'm just gonna see. Yes, it's going to be a medic episode. I'm just going to try and figure out what we need to do because we've covered all of the medics unlocks here. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So let's see what the last thing we did was for the medic. So we did, yeah, the last thing was the overdose that we did 3 months ago. So I think it's time. All right. Topic for next time is going to be the medic, and you're going to have to use, I mean, the quick fix was changed in the Meet Your Match, and we haven't covered it since then. So you're going to have to use the quick fix, and just to be a giant piece of shit to you and everyone around you, you're going to have to use the Vitasaw as well. So it's going to be quick fix Vitasaw. You can use whatever primary you want, like the Blutsager Crusader's crossbow, overdose, the syringe gun. Any of those you can use, but you have to use the quick fix and the Vitasaw. And this time I'm gonna allow multi-death. Not many. I will allow you to die once and then showcase why having 20% Uber while you spawn after you die, I'm gonna allow that. So be a bit more, I'm gonna allow a bit more things here. However, if your demo is very long, please include tick for when to start to watch that one death and the life after. So it's gonna be two deaths. You stop the recording after your second death. Yes. Cool. Great. Bam. So with that, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and join the Steam group and all that other stuff that's in the description below. If you haven't already, that's where we do all the interactions and stuff like that. As for the TF2 tightrope, when we're going to go there, I'm basically just going to post an announcement, and I will be streaming it, I think, and we just take it from there. All right. And also, there's a raffle in the description below, so if you're watching this video within 6 days of when it was published, you can win the item that's in the description. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And yeah, and before we quit, I forgot to say this, but what I want from the Sun and the Stick, yes, some kind of like fire-related mechanic that isn't just you crit people. I would like to see like a meter, like the more fire damage you take, you can like hurl a fireball, like the Sandman. You just pick up a fireball and you like whack it, but it takes so much fire from the enemy to do that. And like in addition to like the resistance, because having like pure fire resistance like, is fine. You know, it's like you will take a lot less damage if you get hit by a flare, which we didn't see this game because it's kind of hard, but like against good pyros, if you switch this when retreating and something, it can be good, but I would like to see some other mechanic. Not necessarily that, but I do feel like doing 79 damage to people that are on fire isn't really that good because you have primary weapons that are better and more reliable than that. It's not like the pre-nerf Extinguisher, which was like just crazy good against people on fire. So I would like to see something for fire, but it's also very difficult because fire should be exclusive to pyro and not anyone else. So maybe like if you had a friendly pyro that like charged it so it did more damage or something, like you got a charge like similar to the buff banner, except you got one hit that could do like 150 damage or something. If you've taken like 150 damage worth of fire damage, you can like put this up and you can go like bam or something like that. Or like if people are on fire, you can hit them and it triggers a fiery explosion that lights other people on fire and resets the afterburn on the guy you just hit, so they take 100 afterburn instead of 50 or something like that. Because it could be a weapon that enhances other pyro players on your team. It could be that. It's supposed to be that now, but just more damage isn't just good enough. So I would like to see like something like that. I'm not sure if any of those would actually work. That's just what I had in my mind, and we haven't tested it, and it's hard to code. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.